Hello everyone. I am Hrishikesh Rathore. I am currently pursuing M.Tech in Information Technology from International Institute of Professional Studies DAVV. Today I am here to discuss the topic synchronization, thread communication, and thread group, as it is part of our course curriculum supervised by Dr. Nitin Nagar Sir. So let's deep dive into these topics. So let's start with our first topic, synchronization. Before starting the topic, let's know what does synchronization mean. Synchronization is the coordination of events to operate a system in unison. For example, the conductor of an orchestra keeps the orchestra synchronized on time. Systems that operate with all parts in synchrony are said to be synchronous. Now let's see synchronization in multithreading. In multithreading, multi-threaded programs may often come to a situation where multiple threads try to access the same resources and finally produce erroneous and unforeseen results. So to overcome this problem, we use synchronization. Synchronized blocks in Java are marked with the synchronized keyword. Let's get this by an example. I have two threads, T1 and T2, running simultaneously, creating some issue. I want T1 to not interfere if T2 is executing and vice versa. So for such an issue, I will be using synchronized block, which will allow one thread to complete execution and then start the other. Let's see synchronization using a Java program. In this program, we have a class named counter containing an integer variable count and a method increment that increases value of count by 1 on each execution. In main method, we have two threads T1 and T2 with the for loop from I equal to 0 to I equal to 1000 containing increment method. On starting these two threads, they execute simultaneously resulting into unexpected outputs. Here we will expecting our output to be 2000, but we are getting our outputs as some random values in range 2000. So what can be done to overcome this problem? Yes, right. Here we will use synchronization. So let's make the increment method a synchronized block and again run our program. And finally we are getting outputs as expected, that is 2000. So we can conclude here that synchronization is mainly used to prevent thread interference and to prevent consistency problem. Okay, now let's move to our next topic, thread communication. What is thread communication? When more than one thread are executing simultaneously, sometimes they need to communicate to each other by exchanging information with each other. A thread exchanges information before or after it changes its thread. There are several situations where communication between threads is important. For example, suppose that there are two threads and B. Thread B uses data produced by thread A and performs task. If thread B waits for thread A to produce data, it will waste many CPU cycles. But if thread A and B communicate with each other when they have completed their task, they do not have to wait and check each other's status every time. Thus, CPU cycles will not waste. This type of information exchanging between threads is called inter-thread communication in Java. Okay, I know it's difficult to understand it by only definition. Let's see by an example. I visit at some shopping site and I loved a photo frame and wanted to buy it. But oops, what I see is it is out of stock. What should I do now? I should wait for the frame to come in stock back. Of course, I have to do this. But how will I know that the frame is now in stock? I have to open the site again and again to check if the frame is in stock. But it's a great wastage of time, right? What if this shopping site notifies me when the frame comes in stock? It will be very helpful and I will not have to waste my time by visiting the site again and again. Only I have to do is click on the notify me button. This is what thread communication means. Inter-thread communication in Java can be achieved by using three methods: wait, notify, and notify all. The wait method causes the current thread to wait until another thread invokes the notify or notify all method for that object. The notify method wakes up a single thread that is waiting on that object's monitor. The notify all method wakes up all threads that are waiting on the object monitor. Let's understand it by a Java program. Here we have a customer class. In this class, we have an integer named amount initially having value 10,000, and have two synchronized method, withdraw and deposit. In withdraw function, if the amount is less than our declared amount, we put a wait method, which stops the withdraw method for the instance and move to next method. Now we come to our deposit method. In this method, we add sum of amount to our amount variable and call our notify method, which notifies our withdraw method that the amount is now sufficient to run withdraw, and withdraw method executes. So this is how thread communication works. Now let's see our next and last topic, thread group. What is thread group? Let's take an example. What if I have a cricket team of 11 players? So this is a group and each member is a part of group. Now I decide a jersey color for players. So I know that players will have same jersey color as they are one team. The whole team will have same jersey. This is exactly what thread group is. If we want to apply same methods to some threads, we put them in a group and provide the method to our thread group rather than providing it to each thread. Java provides a convenient way to group multiple threads in a single object. In such way, we can suspend, resume or interrupt a group of threads by a single method call. Thread group can also include the other thread group. For example, imagine a program in which one set of thread is used for printing a document, another set is used to display the document on the screen, and another set saves the document to a disk file. If printing is aborted, you will want an easy way to stop all the threads related to printing. Thread group offers this convenience. Let's see it by a Java program. Here in this program, we have a class, myThread, implementing runnable. This class contains run method which have a for loop from 1 to 2. We have a method man in which we have 6 threads calling this run method. What if I want to stop T1, T2, T3 and T4? I have to call stop method on all these threads individually. It's time taking, right? Let's create a thread group TG1 and put our threads in this thread group on which we want to apply stop method. And rather calling stop method on each thread, let's call it on our thread group. And yeah, it works. And saved our time too. So this was all about thread group. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys really enjoyed the video and if the video is helpful to you, do like, comment and share it. If any doubt related to these topics knocking your mind, please ask it in comment section. I will surely try to clear your doubt. For more such videos, subscribe my channel. We'll meet you soon with some new topics. Bye bye.